Welcome back to part 2 of Strategies of Online Tutoring. In this unit, we'll look at how a web lesson must be outlined and formatted. As you start planning a web-based lesson, the first thing to take into consideration is that each topic to be taught must not be too lengthy. Psychologists claim that the typical learner's attention span is about 10 to 15 minutes long. It's generally common knowledge that what you post on WhatsApp or Facebook, which is quite lengthy, may not be read to the very end. People only read your short and precise postings. In a similar manner, learners, particularly those learning from a remote location and are alone, may not read to the end if the content is too long. As such, to effectively make lessons more attractive, understandable, innovative, and engaging, topics must be broken down into short teaching blocks. Now, talking about the topic or lesson outline, as is always the case, every lesson in a typical face-to-face classroom should have a lesson plan. Key features of a lesson plan are learning outcomes, rationale, introduction, content, and assessment. As shown above, similarly, an effective online lesson should have these features. It must begin with an introduction, which might also include the rationale for the lesson, in the same way a normal lesson begins. This should be followed by lesson outcomes. After the lesson outcomes, there should be a well-tabulated set of instructions to the learner. Instructions tell the learner how to complete a task. Remember, the learner is alone, and you are not there to explain how the teaching and learning material you have provided should be treated. Instructions are like signposts, an indication where to start from, which way to go to get to the right destination. If a video has been shared, instructions should be given about what learners should do with that video and what they should do next after watching the video, such as answering questions in a quiz. It is advisable that at the end of the lesson, there should be some form of assessment. Assessments improve learner interactions with lesson content.